He was this guy, French actor Gerard Depardieu. Was later blacklisted. All right, what's up, you guys? Nobody's here because this is a channel that I absolutely did not use, but I am and that's just about where we stand. A small crop of middling celebrity from I'm just cleaning up. There's nobody here, like absolutely nobody. I'm not used to that. I'm used to at least a few people. But I guess since I don't use this channel, nobody knows who exists. But I'm just going through and cleaning up stuff. I'm overly fat and full because I gained a lot of weight between July, for those of you guys that don't know, since July of 2018, between July 2018 to about September 2018, I gained literally like, I'm 200 and over 200 pounds. I gained like 40 something pounds. Okay, so yeah, I'm huge, huge, huge. Right now I'm just going through cleaning up some things. Today was supposed to be my day for working on some things. I was just supposed to sit back and work on stuff, but I had to run out today, and as usual, nothing never goes as planned. I just went to go get some gas, but that took me like 6 hours literally because I didn't have, my app wasn't working, all that. So I'm just going to share with you some of the junk that you can see that I have, because it's going to help me put this stuff away. So these are shoes, in case you didn't realize. These are cheap thrift shop shoes. I probably bought them for like $4. I do not wear heels anymore. In my late teens and early 20s, I used to wear heels every single day. But I do not because I'm just fat and old and I don't need to be in heels and I don't like calluses on my feet and all that other stupid kind of crap. Even these shoes hurt my feet when I walk in them. It's just ridiculous, but because I have purchased them, and of course they walk good enough while you're in the store, but if you're doing any prolonged walking, the balls of your feet. But I am going to do my toes. I'm sorry, you guys. Evidently my connection kind of sucks, so yeah. But yeah, these are shoes. In case you didn't know, these are shoes. So I am going to place them over here because I will wear them at some point, probably tomorrow, to be honest with you. Alright, so got rid of the shoes. Now I have the garbage bag that I will be using for garbage or to put stuff in. I will throw that in my paddy wagon. Next up, I'm going to start with this little area over here. I just brought a whole bunch of stuff in here and dropped it off because the plan was that I was going to sit in all day long and work on stuff. So I wanted to be comfortable. So I wanted to be comfortable while I sat in all day long and supposedly worked on stuff. But it's now 6 o'clock or after and I have not worked on anything. I just got back in from, the only goal that I had this morning was to go get some gas. And while I was out getting gas, I was looking for my speakers because I wanted my speakers so I could work and listen to whatever it was. Excuse me, I have to sneeze. Whatever it was that I was gonna work on. But I couldn't find my speakers. I don't know where they are. They're probably in storage somewhere or something. As far as the room, I'm gonna go ahead and get this done. Been an exciting past week for me, but we're not gonna focus on that. We're gonna focus on me. We're gonna focus on cleaning up. And again, it really didn't need cleaning up because there was nothing here. I just bought a whole bunch of stuff and dumped it because it's supposed to make my home work life, wherever that home may be. And right now, this is home temporarily a little bit easier and a little more functional and efficient because I be keep in tune with things. This is a speaker that I bought a few years back. I can't believe I gained that much weight in a few months. I'm really fat. But a few years back from Big Lots in Apopka, Florida. It was only like $20, maybe $25. It worked really well. The only problem I have is this where you used to recharge it. I guess because I was using it in my car and whatever else because I have an older car, so it doesn't have Bluetooth. So I was using this when I, listen to stuff from my phone. It's like right in between where it's not old enough to be able to use the adapter, but doesn't have Bluetooth. So I had to get this. And I guess using it in my car and throwing it all over the place, this little piece to charge it, maybe it's broken or whatever, but it doesn't charge anymore. So it's been absolutely affirmed that this needs to go in the garbage. So this is going into my garbage bin, which is in this corner until I get out and throw the garbage away. Actually, there's a garbage can in the kitchen. but I'm not gonna work for that right now. So continuing on, what do we have in this corner? What are the things in my corner hood? In my corner hood, in my corner hood. I have this bottle, recyclable bottle that I've been drinking out of, and this is now sink water, which I really shouldn't be drinking because of the sink of where I am. You know, they don't care about what they put in your water, but I'm thirsty, so I'm gonna drink it. Because sometimes when you're thirsty, you eat to cover that up. Different other things that you do to cover up when you need to do the right thing, and you do something else, like you really just need to drink water or eat. But you'll eat too much. You'll fornicate with yourself. You'll drink stuff you shouldn't be drinking, like that icy I had. And this water, you can taste it's like thick. It's thick, so tropic. It's thick. So something's not good with that. But I'm going to throw this away too. This needs to go in the garbage. So no more of this dirty water. I have some spring water. I guess it's spring water. Something that I got from Walmart. So I usually keep that in the car because I get thirsty real easy. So next up, I need to wipe this table down. That's what's next. Is this table that I need to wipe down, but I don't know where my wipe down stuff is. Because it has the water condensed, I guess, on the table. Ugh. And I've been using the towels out of the showers to put on the floor because there's no placemats or floor mats or whatever. So I'll use that to wipe the table. There we go, all done. So I have my calendar, my mouse, my portable speaker, which again, the same thing. This little, and this is from Walmart. Probably like, I don't know, probably like $60 when I bought it. And it really worked for a long time. But then again, the part to charge it always gets messed up. So I've been trying to charge it a little bit, but I think it's fruitless. So that might have to go in the garbage or be given away to somebody that can actually use it. Cord to charge, that and other stuff similar to that. Electronics bag, which I need to be using later on to really work on stuff that I need to be working on. Put my pens and stuff back in there nicely. And I also need to get some duplicate keys made as well. Go ahead and take all the change out of here. Spare phone, other crap. Put the change over here. Receipts, I'm going to put in that plastic bag because they need to go back to storage somewhere. So that is where they're going to go so they can be filed away later. So I say spare, quote unquote, spare change and quarters. Electronics to go into my electronics bag so that I can work on this stuff later. I hope I get this stuff worked on tonight because I want to get it done. A fork for my pot pies. All my cords and cables and all that kind of jazz. Got my headphones in here. I might do some Smule later on. The thing is that I'm not really up to date on music. So I would like to do Smule. For those of you that, is it Smule? It is. For those of you guys that don't know, it's like karaoke, a karaoke app for people that just want to release and do some karaoke. So that's what it is. More papers. I'm going to tell you something about Google Hangouts, you guys. You know how you take for granted you're able to block. This is how you know your phones and your electronics control you. You're able to block people from texting you that you don't want to be bothered. So you're like, okay, whatever. Now they made it so that if somebody sends you group text, like in Google Voice or Hangouts or something like that, you can't block them. You guys, I tell you, electronics. But this world is just off the chain. So continuing on. So this table pretty much is done. I'm going to double check the drawers. I haven't put anything in there, but I'm checking anyway. Okay, so I'm good on that. So now the bed. The towel does not belong here. It needs to go to the bathroom, so we'll throw it over there. And we'll get to that when we get to it. Let's see. There's stuff all over the place. I'm going to put it on the floor, and then I'll build the bed back up. This is a little bit has got me out of breath because, as y'all can see, I'm clearly humongous now. And sometimes my own videos pop up in my recommendations. And I'm like, oh, that's why you have to appreciate where you are when you are. Because I remember how I was like, oh, I'm so fat. Now I'm really fat. But you got to appreciate where you are. And it's important to look at yourself. Because if you don't, it's like before you know it, you can look again the next time, and you'll just be totally fat and big and all this. That's why I say it's important to look at yourself. That's why I like to be in my natural state, unclothed or whatever, because you can see. You see what you got, you see what you don't got. And a lot of times people like to say things like, oh, you know, why do you have a mirror? Why are you looking? Because you need to look. If somebody else can look at you, you definitely can look at yourself. And you need to, because it's you. You have to live with you, you know. And you know that saying where they say about folks like, they look like they don't have a friend or a mirror? You don't need a friend or a mirror. You got yourself. Well, you do need a mirror. You got yourself, you got a mirror, or you have a camera. Look. You know, you don't need to depend on somebody else to look for you. You look at yourself. And you don't have to explain that to nobody. That's you. And all that being said, because I think it's important for people to know. Looking at videos and things like that pop up, I see a lot of talk about people talking about committing suicide and this, that, and the other. And when you look at these pictures of these people that are considering, you know, doing things like that, these are beautiful people. I look at these people, these young girls, teenagers, preteens, whatever, women. These are beautiful people that are beautiful for whatever age group they're in. And, you know, they're talking about this because they're being bullied or harassed. Fuck that. I mean, your life is yours. It's the greatest gift that you have, you know. And really what it is about, like the Bible used to say, power and principalities, you know. And as you can tell, I'm not, you know, 100% devout. But I believe in doing the right thing. I believe in goodness and that type of thing. But like I said, fuck that. You know, you have to believe in yourself and enjoy what you have about you. What other people think of what is what other people think. And sometimes they don't even really think that. But it's a method of control. They put that out to you to see how you respond to it. You know, get some time for yourself and get into you. You don't have to kind of deal with all that stuff. Yeah. So I'm sorry you can't see me. I'm over here getting the pillows off the floor that I threw onto the floor on this side. And I got additional blankets and all kinds of craps. I have so much personal bedding, it's not funny, but I don't even bring it here because I didn't need to. But the heat does work sporadically, just so you know. For those of you guys that are wondering, the reason that I'm streaming, because I'm doing stuff and it's easier if you have an audience or have it memorialized somewhere where you can see that you actually did something that made some shape or form of progress. So that is why. And actually I'm doing pretty well because I've gotten one half of this room pretty much together for the most part. And then I can work on the side that you're seeing across the way. Yeah, all these drawers are clear, which is great. These curtains they got here are too short, but I'm glad somebody thought to tuck them in so that it's not like people can walk by and see everything. But I'm out of breath. This is a good workout for me. So for those of you guys that are fat like me and that need exercise, you can get all the exercise you need at home. Just clean up, you know. Cleaning is good exercise. So about my living situation, you guys, seriously, I really don't want to go to the hood. But where I'm temporarily at right now is kind of the hood, even though I don't like it doesn't have to be. The hood isn't the place because you can have rundown buildings. And I've seen them list them as condos and have a really good neighborhood because it's about the people that's there, you know. So, and that's about everything. It's about the mentality, the spirit of the place, you know, how you take care of it. But there is such thing as a hood, and I know because it's the people. I've been to places, like I said, where, you know, I'm going to tell you something about Orlando area. It's no joke. They talked about Miami and about overtime and all that, but that's nothing compared to Orlando. Orlando is something special. That's all I got to say. The hood here is scary. I mean, really, to me, you can sense death. So, I mean, it's no joke. No joke, for real. The kids, the teenagers, 12, 13, 14, they're robbing people. And they will look at you and try to size you up, and you can feel them sizing you up. So, like I said, I really don't think the hood is the place for me. But I'm so tired of, being back and forth, storage units, rooms for rent. I'm tired of all of that, because I just need to get stuff together. And it's not that, I can't afford to have an apartment, but it's a learning experience for me. I had a situation where something happened and I didn't take care of it the way it should have been taken care of, and now that's making it very hard for me to find a place. But that's okay. I just got to keep looking, and sometimes you got to go with the flow. It may not be the perfect thing or what you have in mind, but it's something that's going to do, So I'm doing okay so far. And these little slinky dresses that I used to be able to wear, I look like a big water balloon, but I still wear them anyway, so, Whew. And I have a carload of laundry, like literally like 5 or 6 bags that need to be taken care of. And I'll probably end up doing that on Wednesday or Thursday. Today was really the day. How do I feel about the way that I spent my day? I think it was okay. I had all good intentions and I worked towards them. And I got things accomplished. I'm glad that I did get the gas, because if I turned around and didn't get it, then today would have definitely been really questionable, because that was something that I really needed to do, and that would be costly to me if I didn't get it done. Like the other thing that I had on my list for today, I really need to do, and it's going to be costly for me if I don't need to get it done. I need to address a situation that took place that didn't work out the way it should have, and I am. But I need to have a good work environment. I can't work with everything everywhere, and I can't work if I don't have all my creature comforts. So that's the goal. And I said I was throwing this water bottle away, but I'm putting it in the fridge, and I'm going to drink it because I am thirsty as we speak. So, but once I get to my clean water that's in this cart that I'm working on unloading, then I can, get to that. But I'm doing okay so far. I'm making it. I'm getting there. I am getting there. But, and before I used to keep stuff like this, because I would say, well, I could try to wire it so that I can have it like a plug. But I know I don't have time to do that. I don't have time to do things that I'm supposed to be doing. So we know this is definitely going in the garbage. This thing has been a ride or die for me. I used to ride my bicycle, have it on the back blasted. And I used to be so proud of myself when something to the garbage. But now it's just a necessity. I know that it's got to go. There's no, there's no thinking about it. No considering keeping it. No, it's going in the garbage. That's just the way it is. So now I'm at the table. This is not really the next step, but I see stuff that needs to go in the garbage here. So I'm doing that next. Into the garbage we go. Garbage. All right, so this room is very small. I had one before that was probably twice the size. I don't know. But I need to do a little bit better with this, so we're going to have to make it work. But I'm glad to be here, I have to say. This water is really nasty. I need to throw this away and stop playing. Okay, so we're on to my little cart. And we're going to go bag into my little cart. So, again, we're going to focus on cleaning. We're going to talk about this now. You got to do the cleaning. It's not happening. So, candy. I like candy. As you can see, this is a bag full of candy. Just full of candy. And this stuff does not need to go on my bed. So, that's not on the bed. With the candy, I have some mason jars that I was using to house my candy in, and I would take, it to work and have stuff to snack on while folks are getting on my nerves. I think that what I'm going to end up doing is using this for my candy jar, so I'm going to wash it out right now. And this will be just for candy. I need to dry it out though. Because candy has paper wrappers and that can be very messy and not fun if I don't clean it. So I'm gonna deal with that. So right now, the portion that I'm working on is candy. We're getting the candy taken care of. I'm using this towel for everything because that's what I have, and I'm okay with that. I am okay with it, so. Okay, so there's I guess, an in-between little thing here, and water's gotten in between it. I'm okay with that. All right, I would feel even better if I had a napkin or something. Whew. And this is part of my fork and spoon little compilation here. And I'm gonna use it, because usually these little napkins that come with the fork and spoon stuff, they get thrown in the garbage so easy. But anyway, so I don't want to put anything on the bed, but here, we're going to do this. Because when I have bags and stuff that have food or edibles in it, there's always a chance that there's some sauce or something that got mixed in there, and I just don't like that kind of mess, you know? Because I smell blue cheese or something right now, and I know there's no blue cheese candy, so we're not missing it. Alright, so this is full of candy. I'm gonna put all my lollipops in. I came across some new YouTube. Hey, whoever, I can see you beautiful from the far away. I'm older now, so my eyes are not really that great, so I can see a little blurry chat thing pop up. But hello, and I'm glad you have joined me to come and watch me do nothing. I am appreciative. So here's my little candy cup. Again, the purpose of this is going to be, and I have another container for work too. The purpose of these things are for work. The work one I think is in the car, and I will get that out eventually. Alright, so I still have more candy here. I have more containers that I can put candy in. This is one of them, so I'm going to wash it out. We'll put candy in here too. Focus on me. And I just want to say what's up to whoever found me here, because it was getting pretty lonely in here. It still is, but I'm glad that at least I have a couple of you in here. This is not the channel that I normally post on. But you know, it's cool. You know, maybe I'll monetize this one too. That'll be fun, right? So, working on it. It was just easier for me to go live here, so that's why I'm doing it. Alright, so more candy, another container. And this container doesn't hold a whole lot, so I probably should not have used this one, but it's okay. It's a container, and my candy's going where it's supposed to go, and I'm happy about that. And I probably could use another container or two, and I do have them. Here's one here. Oh, actually, I have a big one down here. That should take care of everything in one swoop. But I know that I probably want to use this to bring my lunch in or something, but I'll work around it. I'll find a way to work around it for sure. So far, everything's going pretty good. Some new things that I came across this week, some new channels that I really liked. And I don't remember the name. There was some guy, if you look at my history, I don't know if my history is open to the public, but if it is, if you look at my history, you will see there's some guy, I swear he looks like a beautiful, beautiful girl. And it really shocked me, because even if it wasn't a girl, you know, I would think that even they would try to pretend the high-pitched voice, but he didn't. He was unapologetically man voice all the way through. And in his video, he talked about having a girlfriend, so he does like women, at least some of the time. But he was really interesting. He was talking, his video was about, he was moving out of the U.S. and why he was moving. And he made a lot of good points, and I agree. But I think whatever it is that he's finding here in the U.S., he's going to find in other places too. It's just human nature. It'll just be in a different language and be approached in a different way. But I do agree with him on what he was saying about the U.S. really got some issues, because it's true. I mean, I see it for myself. Like, the thing with this presidency thing and everything, people can do whatever it is they want. And it's scary because media and entertainment often follows, you know, what real life is. And sometimes it predicts it for real. You know, I don't know if that's by coincidence or that's really just the way it is, but it's scary. Because when you think of movies like The Purge and stuff like that, I see a lot of reality in that. That stuff really does go on, you know. Maybe the mainstream people don't know about it because they don't experience it because they're not prone to be victims of that type of behavior. But, you know, that stuff exists. It happens. And, you know, the kids, like I said now, teenagers, you know, black, white, whatever, they're just off the chain. So, all right, I'm happy about my candy organization here. Throw this in the garbage, get a new bag, put all my stuff in there so I know where to get my candy when I go to do stuff. Alright, so I'm good on all of that. Now, this bag, tell you a little story about my life. As y'all see me going through my stuff, I'll stop and tell you little things that help you with my life. This is a place called Gators Dockside in Lake Mary, Florida. It's overpriced as everything is, but I actually had a pretty decent experience there. I went late night, got the fish and chips. And I'll tell you, the fish and chips are ridiculous. It came in a pan, like a lasagna pan that you would make for a family. It's only like 4 big pieces of fish, but really it amounts to like gourmet fish sticks and fries. But you get a whole pan of stuff, but it's like $15. I'll show you the pan that it came in, actually. If you order it to go, it comes in this pan, you guys. And I'm going to tell you, because when that lady came around the corner with the pan, I was like, you know, this is ridiculous. I just wanted dinner. But it was huge. It was $15, mostly fries, of course. You get 4 huge fish sticks and a side of coleslaw in a little container. So, pretty okay, I must say. So, I'm all right with that. I do want to clean this bag out because I didn't really use these bags. So mission accomplished. This bag is clean, and you know what? I'm going to continue to use this for my candy bag. My candy was in there originally, but it was sprawled out all over the place in a plastic bag. And now it's all going into this bag. This is the bag that I shall use for my candy. And this is leaving me. I'm just keeping one that I can use for work, and that's it. But the rest of it is going to go away until needed. That's how it is. So for right now, you can sit on the floor. And then I have another bag to go through. I will go through that shortly. Not just this moment. I'm going to rinse this cup out and put some not faucet water in there. Oh, here's my clean water. Good. Woo. Yeah. But I don't have a place to put it. I'm going to put it on this other night table so I can get my water in the middle of the night if I need to. Woo. Actually, I think I'm going to take it out. I had it in this cube when I had it in the car because the water bottle that I'm using is the flexible one. And I just didn't want it falling all over the place. So I had it in this cube. But I'm going to take it out while I'm here, and when I leave, I'll put it back in the cube so it can go back into my car. Yeah, so I'm about to partake in some good clean water right now because I need it. And I think there was like a rubber stopper in it or something, because if I have it upside down, it leaks. And I think I saw the rubber stopper, but I didn't know what it was, so I probably threw it away or something. Oh my God, good clean water. That's so nice. Okay. So I'm done with that portion. I think I need to keep a towel under there permanently, just so that in case I tip it over to pour water that it's not leaving anything damp, because I don't like that. Alright, so I'm good on that. Alright, so I'm doing pretty good so far. I need to go through the rest of the wagon. And this thing is actually hot. There was no heat in here a couple days ago. Like, I was freezing. It woke me up at 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, seriously. But yeah, so I'm going to go through the rest of the stuff. It's not a whole lot. It's just, it is a whole lot. Because once I put everything out, put everything in here, just throw it in here. It is a lot. This is like 2 of my little red wagon. I'll see if you can see my wagon. 2 of those wagons full of things, and that's a lot to be toting back and forth. So today was my day off, so I really needed to make the most of it. But most of my day got used up and thrown away. But I'm glad to say that a lot of the day it wasn't messing with folks about business. It was about things that was my fault. And I'm happy when things are my fault because that means that I can fix that. You know, you have a little bit of control over the situation if it's your fault. But if it's somebody else's fault, there's absolutely nothing that you can do. So today, the stuff I went through was my fault. Well, really it wasn't because the app signed me out. That was crazy. But, yeah, so that's what's coming next. The red cart, the stuff on the table, and then there's stuff in a basket that you can't really see, I don't think, down on the floor. So those things are coming next, and then once I get all that done, I can start working on stuff. I have a funny feeling I'm not going to get everything done that I want, but I'm going to try my best because it's important. That's what today was supposed to be about. So I'm out for now. Yep. Am I still? I think I'm still broadcasting. Am I? Yeah, I am. Okay, anyhow. Let me see if I can get out of here.